After getting out of the desert of West Texas, we found a car wash. It's time to get cleaned up and start heading south. You know, it's really hard to see her work so hard like this, so I'm gonna go to the other side. So we are at Choke Canyon State Park, about, what are we, 3.5 hours away from South Padre? 3.5, 4 hours, give or take. With dogs, like 5 hours. But it's a state park, and I mean, you gotta check out the space between sites. I mean, it's gotta be like 75 feet between sites. It's really nice, and it's on this lake that's fishable, and I might try to fish tomorrow. But super nice and clean, and I think you'll see on video we had Javelinas, which are not wild boar, and they're not pigs. They're their own species. Came straight out of the woods right over to us like they wanted to be petted. They're that tame. But then our dogs went freaky on them, and they decided to tuck tail and go the other direction. But we're here tonight and tomorrow night. We were originally, I think we were only going to spend one night here, just because we were moving south, but we couldn't find an extra spot at South Padre, so we're staying here 2 nights, and then South Padre for pretty much a week, right?
Yes.
And Carrie is making her famous lasagna. She pre-makes this spaghetti sauce. I think you've seen it in other videos if you've watched our earlier stuff, but she makes this spaghetti sauce. It simmers all day in seasoning and wine and all this good stuff, and we have a spaghetti night, but then the extra sauce gets saved for lasagna for one of these trips. So she's gonna layer it up with cheese and other goodness, and we're just going to enjoy. So weather's great. It's probably 70 degrees, and we're happy to be here because day after tomorrow we will be as south as you can get in Texas, and the weather's going to be beautiful. So stay tuned. Yes, I counted at least 24 turkeys. Only one Tom though, so he's got a lot of girlfriends, I guess. I don't want to spook him off by getting a little closer, but behind that truck and trailer over there are Javelinas eating grass, I guess. Might be the same Javelinas we saw, but yeah, these turkeys keep flying in and out of this tree. We also had a bunch of coyotes last night come through, and they were howling. I'm such a dummy, I didn't have a camera to turn on so you could hear it. But Javelinas, wild turkeys, coyotes, oh my. There's another Tom. Looks like the other guy's strutting to keep him away. Never been this close to Javelina before. You saw that one was a tom, right? The last one?
Yeah.
The,
He was watching.
yeah.
He was
I don't
watching.
know where the other one's probably collecting more ladies.
Yeah. Well, well, that's the closest I've ever been to wild turkeys for sure.
They're huge.
Yeah, they are.
So cool. Oh, hey there. So, we were at Choke Canyon State Park in South Central Texas, I guess. We'll be at South Padre tomorrow. The weather is beautiful, and we have seen wild turkeys galore all day long. Javelinas all day long. The funny thing is, I think I saw my first javelina like 25 years ago, and I haven't seen one since. But yet, there's 4 or 5 that live right here in the state park. So, yeah, go figure. I wouldn't say they're friendly, but they're not scared of you either, so you can get right up close to them. Also, we had a pack of coyotes last night howling through the night, just going crazy, right next to our trailer, right next to, just all over the place. So coyotes clearly take over this place in the middle of the night. Of course, the dogs never made a sound because they're used to coyotes. They don't care. We have coyotes at home. Anyway. I still have dust on my nose from West Texas and a lot of allergies. Dogs were dusty, we were dusty. We're kind of over that. We're ready for South Padre because it's not going to be dusty. We're going to get everything cleaned up. The Jeep, the trailer, all of our gear, the dogs, everything. And we're going to be there for a week. And we are very excited. After 2 weeks in the dust and off-road, we are ready to relax. And that's gonna feel like a vacation. But for now, can't wait for South Padre. How's that thing doing?
That thing? What's that thing? I don't know what that thing is.
It's a masher, the pulverizer. What do you call it?
Chopper? We've used it several times.
Maybe we should give one of those away.
Maybe we should.
I mean, right?
Sure, why not?
Alright, let's do it.